Okay, folks, today is another episode of Turbo Educational. If you don't like these videos, I don't care. Unsubscribe for all I care. Anyway, today's topic. Why are some places in the US 240 and other buildings 208? Well, first of all, to you smartasses out there who know just enough to be dangerous, we are not a 120 volt country. Alrighty, North America is 240 volts, but we have a split phase making 120 volts. Supposedly it makes it safer. There could be some arguments against that. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. So let's just have some basics here. So, come on, bastard. Basically, you see a transformer up on the pole. Here is the, here, let me draw a little basic image of that first. So here's a bushing. And they can also be one bushing in this, or in most of the US because we're Y wound. But anyway, so you got that. You got the, I'm not going to draw the rest. So anyway, here and here, usually we're going this way on here, no matter what the voltage is. So this will be connected to a line. It's not called a phase. This is the phase, not these three wires up here. Oh, this right here, the winding. So basically, you got a line, one of them that comes down here, we'll just say A. There's a fuse and lightning arrestor in the way, but then you got the other one. It goes down to neutral. That's that bottom wire you see on the pole, and there's case ground and all that. But anyway, how this would be wound here, there's a primary and a secondary winding. This is an isolation transformer, so there's two. Basically, now the primary winding is, shall we say, unsullied. It's the whole thing. And to reduce any complication, we're going to make sure the primary voltage is above 8660. Because then otherwise you get more complications. We'll make it 14.4. Alright. So, since it's only across one phase, or shall we say, one phase. This is only across one phase. We don't have to worry about the 24/9 line-to-line crap. So this is just purely 14.4 kilovolts across the winding on the primary side. And that's this apparatus here. It's in here. But anyway. Let me redraw these here. Alright. What we got here on the secondary side that connects to your house, single phase, but with a twist. It's split down the middle. So what you got here is a hot wire, but also in the middle, neutral wire. Since the phase shift from here, or I should say from this half to this half, is 180 degrees, we're basically just splitting it in half. We can do something where we can just double the voltage. So this is a 240 transformer across the entire winding. But also, since it's split in half, 240 divided by 2 is 120. So 120 volts and 120 volts. And here. Alright, simple enough. So, That's how that works. 180 degrees from here to here so we can double the voltage. And I could make a video on that in the future. So that's how we get 240. And most of your outlets are connected from hot to neutral, and only your bigger appliances like a stove or an electric one anyway, or a dryer is connected across the entire winding. It reduces the amount of current you need 4 times. Alright, so, and this right here is what these 3 bushings in front are connected to. So moving on, sometimes larger apartments, they'll be wired for 3-phase. And that's where you'll see the 3 transformers sitting on one pole. And there is delta wound if you're in like California or something like that. They do their own weird thing, PG&E. But for the rest of us normal folk, we're Y wound. Why is it called Y? Well, because the schematic is shaped like a Y. The phase shift is 120 degrees. Thus, okay, we'll start this way. Make it accurate this time. So this will be phase A. And okay, never mind. I lied to you. Phase A will be this one down here, the bottom of the Y. Otherwise, we're changing the rotation. I want to keep it counterclockwise for simplicity's sake. Okay. Doing this with one arm crippled is not fun. Okay, that's A. Phase A. Neutral in the middle. A. Okay, now B. Really, I should draw the secondary side while I got the color out, but you can sit down for another minute, right? You have the patience. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make this 120 degrees, but it's supposed to be drawn with the sides 120 degrees apart. So, that. And while we're at it, and you have to line up the phases like this, otherwise you're implying a phase shift. Neutron. A. In addition, usually the primary and secondary neutrals are banked together and then grounded. Not the most accurate representation here, but piece of shit. Okay, it looks like we're having mismatching colors. There. Connected to ground. really connected to your plumbing eventually. But anyway, in any case, get this on here. All right. So again, we have a phase voltage on the primary side of 14.4 between any of these and neutral. So 14 kilovolts here to here, or here to here, or here to here. But when we go across two windings, line voltage 24.9. Why not double? Because these are offset from each other 120 degrees, not 180. So it's not double. It's the square root of 3. Same can be said over here. 120 across the phase. But if you multiply that by the square root of 3, you get 208. Because again, it's not 180 degrees. It's not drawn like this. Like this. 120 degrees. So 120 times the square root of 3, 208. Thus, if you're in a larger building, this is why it is 208 instead of 240. I have been your instructor for today from Ditch Witch Productions. And remember, don't forget to keep your dick in a vice.